There has been so much promotional background surrounding both Hit and Goku that I firmly believe that towards the end of this tournament that indeed Goku will return and once again fight Hit. Now here's the thing, how will Goku return in this tournament? Well, it's quite simple actually. This goes back to the recent events with Frost utilizing the poison needle in his arm. I do think that since he cheated, it's going to play into effect with Lord Beerus using Goku as a conduit in order to enter the tournament once again, because I do think, in my humble prediction at least, that Vegeta will go as far as getting towards the finals of this tournament, clearing the way against Vegeta and Kabe, of course fighting Frost. I do think that Vegeta will indeed beat Frost, Kabe, and Vegeta, leading towards the finals against Hit. And towards the end of this, I do believe that Hit will definitely be utilized against Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, causing Hit to get the best of Vegeta, leading into Monaka. Now, of course, Beerus claimed that, Monaka was the strongest, therefore saving the best for last. And I do think that towards the end of all this, we will get to see a showdown between Monaka and Hit. Now, depending on where this goes, of course, I do think that, given the circumstance that Goku hasn't really utilized his power as much, I do believe that both Hit and Monaka are going to beat the tar out of each other. But again, there can only be one winner, in which case I do believe that Hit will beat Monaka, and Champa will be declared as the winner of the Universal God Destruction Tournament, until I believe Beerus comes along the lines and says, you know what, since your guy cheated, that gives us an open spot, because from the get-go it was 4-on-5 to begin with, so it's kind of unfair we don't have a fifth competitor to enter this tournament, so why not bring one of our guys back? Goku's fresh. Goku never really took that big of a loss, even though technically he didn't sustain any damage. All he did was got poisoned and got knocked out of the ring. I do believe that this gives Goku the edge, because he'll be entering this tournament kind of fresh, given the circumstance that he hasn't really sustained any damage from Botama or Frost. Even though we saw what happened with Botama and Frost, he threw Botama out and he beat the living crap out of Frost. So this gives Goku the advantage, because now he's going to be entering this tournament fresh. Now, given the circumstance on where this goes, I do think that indeed Hit will give Goku a definite run for his money. I definitely think that with the promotional use of Hit and Goku, that this fight is going to be the be-all, end-all, the main event, the Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant main event of this tournament. And towards the end of this, I do believe that our heroes are definitely going to come out on top. I do believe that Universe 7 is going to win, but with the exception of heavy damage. I do think that with Hit's background and just given his overall presence, I do think that Hit will definitely get the best of Goku. To some degree, I do think, in my opinion at least, Hit will do more damage to Goku than how Golden Freeze was able to do damage to Goku. So, to an essence, I do believe that both Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Super Saiyan God Goku will be pushed to their limits. I mean, again, this can go one of many ways, but I do believe that someone like Hit definitely possesses a technique or an ability that allows him to push someone even as strong as a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, to their limit. I mean, that's something that I definitely want to see, because I do want to see Goku and Vegeta being pushed to their limits, because we haven't really seen anybody aside from Golden Freeze, if you want to count it as that, push someone like, Goku and Vegeta to use that form. But even while they use that form, they made easy work of Frieza, so why not have someone be introduced that's able to push the limits, even that of a god? Now, do I believe that someone like Hit is as strong, or if not stronger, than a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan? Why not? Take, for example, someone like Golden Frieza. We saw during the fight between him and Goku, he was just that much stronger than Goku until the form pretty much wore his body out. He wasn't used to the form. Now, what if someone like Hit, right? He has another form, he has other powers, other abilities, other techniques, but in essence, he's able to master those techniques. For example, Frieza never really mastered his golden form. What if someone like Hit is able to master a further transformation that's allowing him to push someone like Goku and Vegeta as gods to their breaking points? Now, I do think that that's what this tournament needs in order for it to gain credibility, because everything thus far has been going by like really fast. Every single fight has been going by like really fast, and they haven't really gotten a chance to marinate the fights as we've all wanted to see. For example, I do believe that the only person that's gotten as much airtime as anyone else has been Frost. He fought Goku, Piccolo, and now Vegeta, so why not give someone like Hit, the platform to beat someone like Vegeta, Monaka, and even go up against, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. Now, towards the end of this, I do think that, yes, indeed, Universe 7 will win, but there will be a catch. Now, whether this catch will be, Champa interrupting and just causing a fit, whether or not someone else is going to go on ahead and interrupt the tournament, we don't really know, but I do think that it will definitely boil down to Hit and Goku, because number one, all of the promotional flyers, all of the advertisements showcasing both Hit and Goku, I do believe that Toei wouldn't be advertising this if they didn't have any plans to execute that fight. Number two, Goku is never really utilized in this tournament. I mean, why would you have someone like Son Goku, who is quite arguably, you know, the poster boy of Dragon Ball, just lose so easily to someone like Frost, who is far more inferior to him. And as we saw with Goku, Goku beat the tar out of him, and it was quite sad to see. Tactics here, Frost definitely used tactics. He used the poison needle. Whether or not it was a part of his body or not, I mean, it's arguable to say, but he was knocked out relatively easily. I mean, Goku was throwing down. Goku was able to do damage to Frost. I mean, Frost's legs were shaking, so that's how bad it was. And to see someone like him, you know, get eliminated just like that, it's quite unusual to see. So maybe Goku's prepping up. Maybe Goku's like catching his breath. He's relaxing just a bit, just to see where this is gonna play off. And I do think that towards the end, Beerus is gonna tell Champa, yo, wait a minute, we had 4-on-5 the whole time. It's unfair, so I do believe that our 5th competitor is gonna be someone that was utilized before, that being Goku. Now, I don't think that Champa is gonna take this very lightly. He's gonna be like, oh, you guys are cheating and stuff, because I do think towards the end, given the circumstance, no matter how strong Monaka may be, I think Hit's gonna get the best of him. Now, whether or not Monaka is stronger than Hit, can you imagine that for a second? Can you imagine if Monaka is stronger than Hit? But again, tactics. What if Hit's able to outmaneuver Monaka and knock him out the ring? Because you can't really kill nobody, because if you kill somebody, you're disqualified. And again, it all boils down to tactics. I mean, we saw with Piccolo. Piccolo had great tactics, but he was poisoned by Frost's needle, and you know, Frost got the best of him. Tactics. So I do think that at some point, if Monaka, if by theory, if Monaka is stronger than Hit, that doesn't necessarily mean that Monaka is gonna win the tournament, because who knows if Hit's able to outmaneuver him and just outsmart him for just a brief moment where he's able to knock him out. And even at that'll be very scary, because if Monaka gets eliminated, I do think that Beerus is gonna like just lose his head. He's gonna be like, oh my god. And at that given moment, Champa's gonna celebrate, and I do think at that very moment, he's gonna declare Goku to re-enter the tournament, given the circumstance that Frost did cheat against them. And again, I think that towards the end with Goku and Hit, that's gonna be the be-all, end-all of this tournament. I'm calling it right now. I've noticed it from the very moment, you know, we saw Hit be introduced, and I thought to myself, like, this guy's gonna be a problem, because number one, if you really pay attention, Hit doesn't really care about anybody. Hit's just like, whatever, I don't care about any of you guys. So you know, that's the premise of how, you know, Hit gives off his vibe and stuff. So towards the end of this, I do think that Hit will give Goku a run for his money, possibly even beating Goku down into the ground as a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Now, some people might say, how? How is that, Alex? I mean, we saw Goku and Vegeta train in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, or in the Chamber of Spirit and Time, for 3 days, which is equivalent to 3 years. Now, those two are duking it out for 3 years as Super Saiyan Gods. Now, you might be wondering, damn, they must be strong as hell. Yeah, that might be the case. But again, what if there is someone out there even stronger than they are, even coming out of the chamber? I mean, we saw how strong they were in Fukatsu no F. Now, even imagine that 3 days later, 3 years later, we see these dudes training. They're coming out, you know, God knows how strong they are with the Zenkai boost. So I'm pretty sure that even after they came out the chamber, Goku and Vegeta are significantly stronger than how they were in Resurrection F. And even at that, to know that there's someone out there that's able to push them to their limits, even after they came out the chamber, is scary enough. So I do think that Hit's going to be that person, and I do think the main event's going to be Hit versus Monaka. That's going to lead up to Goku entering again, fighting Hit towards the main event. So the main event will be Goku versus Hit. No, it's not going to be Gohan. Gohan's not coming back, guys. Nor is it going to be Vegito, or Gogeta, or Janemba, or Baby, or Broly, or Future Trunks, Broly, or Bardock, or Tarble, or Broly, or Toa, Mira, Gogeta, Broly. It's not happening. So I do think that towards the end it's going to be Goku versus Hit, and however else it plays out, it's going to be really interesting to see. What if Hit does beat Goku? I mean, we're all going to lose our shit, right? We're all going to be like, damn, we did not see that coming. But again, if that happens, that'll play off to a much more interesting story than to already predict that Goku's going to win. But comment down below, guys, as to what you guys think of the finals. Who you guys think is going to main event the finals? Is it really going to be Monaka versus Hit? Or is it going to be Hit versus Goku? Given the advertisements that we saw in Japan, all over the States, all over, showcasing both Hit and Goku in magazines. We see them all over Japan, so I do think that's going to be the main event, but not without there being a catch. Comment down below and let me know your overall thoughts and opinions. Again, I am rooting for Goku because I do have my Goku tee on, so I am definitely rooting for Goku here. It'll be amazing to see him be reintroduced, going at Hit against, you know, as a Super Saiyan first, because I do think it'll be really awesome to see someone like Hit push Super Saiyan Goku to his limit, to the point where Goku's like, damn, alright, you're strong, I can't take any risks. Boom, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Now, again, depending on how this varies, series. Maybe Hit has a transformation, maybe he does not. Comment down below, let me know, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. Comment and let me know, guys, your overall thoughts on the main event and how you think this tournament's going to go about, because I think it's going to go down like this. It is going to be Vegeta versus Frost. Vegeta wins. Then it's going to be Vegeta versus Magetta. I do think at that point Vegeta is going to beat Magetta, or Magetta, however you want to pronounce his name. Then I do think it's going to be Vegeta versus Hit. And at that given point, I do believe that Hit will get the best of Vegeta, leading into Monaka versus Hit. And at some point during this battle, I think that Hit will get the best of Monaka, leading into the main event, Goku versus Hit. That's just my prediction, guys. Comment down below and let me know. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe. That way you guys don't miss a single Dragon Ball update. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys cannot wait to see what's going to happen in Dragon Ball Super thus far, smash that like button with the power of 10,000 Super Saiyan gods. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Tune in for more. Thank you all for watching, guys. Once again, I'll be seeing you all in the next Dragon Ball Super episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace!